Hey, welcome everybody to the Joe Wentz Project live broadcast. And today I have a special guest with me, Mr. Bruce, the tech guru. What do you say, Mr. Bruce?
How you doing, everybody? How you doing, Mr. Joe?
Hanging in there, man. Hanging in there. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it
Thank you
very
for having me
much.
on.
Oh man, and I have to say, Mr. Bruce was kind enough to help me with my webcam, my Zoom Q2N, and I had a scare. I guess it was what was it, a week or two ago, and I got in touch with you, and I said,
Yes.
"Man, this isn't working. The camera's not working." Uh, it was it was I plugged it in. I wasn't getting anything, and Bruce told me, he said, "Remember that thing takes two AA batteries, and
Yeah.
even though you're running it off USB power, you still still have to have those batteries in there." And I was like, "Really?" And so that's that was the trick. And it was pretty wild. So thank you, Bruce, for telling me that, man. Appreciate that
Ain't no problem.
very much. So how have you been, man? What's been going on your way?
Oh, my way, man. Well, actually, what we've been doing is mess around making these videos and doing collaborations between other channels.
For who? Now, who is this for?
Well, it's this. The most recent one is for a MXR distortion pedal that R2R3 Lockingnut is gracious enough to give away. We're gonna, well, it's not just a giveaway. It's partly a contest for the entries to win the pedal, and then the other entries will also they don't walk away empty-handed. They get to have their stuff basically showcased in a video and shown off to everybody, which is really nice. Um, for those who don't have the bigger channels to put their stuff out there and have everybody see it, it's gonna, we'll kind of try to spread that around a little bit so they can be noticed and get their music out there and get inspiration going for everybody.
Now, is this what channel is this?
This is spread across multiple channels. R2R3 Lockingnut's channel is going to have the actual main contest information on it.
Okay.
But there's also the backing track that's being used in it is going to be on American Devil's channel. So there's a link that'll lead you there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the main channel where this is all coming from is EJ's Guitars, right? This is where everybody kind of comes together,
Well,
right?
yes and no, because he is one of the organizers, um,
Okay.
and but it's not. We're trying to keep it as more of a collaboration and not try to link it just to one specific channel.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, um, because if you look, you'll see multiple channels have the directory videos. They direct you to wherever the main video is going to be, which it's kind of fun. Um,
Right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's awesome.
yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's for the contest itself. There's R2 right now in the chat. Hey, R2.
R2. Yeah, we got
Chat.
R2. Yeah, Johnny Beane, Jimmy T, Jim
Jim
Guidry.
Guidry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, who else we got? A few more other people. Wow, that's awesome. Thank y'all for joining us. I know this is a odd time of day, but this is perfect for me for the time I can go live. Be back at work today. Been off the past couple of days, and we finally got our heating and air system up and running. Brand new system, brand new ductwork, the whole 9 yards, and it feels nice in the house. The past 2 nights have been chilly in here, man. It got down to like what was it? 60, 58 degrees in here. It got pretty cool,
Hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
So we just bundled up, bundled
Yeah.
up, man.
That's
And
warm, right?
yeah, and the guy he came out and finished up this morning, put the thermostat on the wall, and tied up some loose ends, man, and that was it. Hey, dry heat, what's going on, man? Um, so that's cool, man. I'm looking forward to this collaboration of channels, man. That's really cool that y'all are doing this. I think it's awesome. I think it's a good thing for the community. It's nice that you're putting something out there for people to participate in, and legit contest too. You know, with with a cool prize. I think that's awesome. You know.
Yeah, get everybody involved. You know, it's you know, of course, it's, you know, guitar oriented. You know, it's our community.
Right.
I mean, that's the distortion pedal itself. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's nice, man. That's a nice prize. Scotty G, how are you doing, man? EJ's, there he is. How you doing, my
Hey,
friend?
Scotty, AJ.
But so that's cool, man. That's really cool. How long do you know how long the contest lasts for? How long it is, or
We're looking at a month.
okay, that's cool. That'll give people plenty of time to submit their entries, I should say, right?
Right, right. Well, I mean, if you make it too long, then it kind of gets they start getting, you know, might get to the point where it either gets hard to wait, or it gets boring, or it gets too out of control, or you never know. But I think a month is a decent amount of time.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Now, who's going to be the judges? How does that work?
That is, it's going to be decided kind of inside for now.
Okay.
I'm not saying that's the judgment. I'm not saying like you know, you people will be aware of how that's going to go, but I don't think we're going to disclose the process of how we're doing it until it gets a little closer.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Well, if we haven't already put out the information in the, you know, description of the actual contest video.
Okay.
Yeah, because there is multiple ways people do it. You know what I mean? And we're working on something that will be, you know, it'll be nice. It'll almost like not so much a surprise as compared to something possibly never done before. You know, within our community, that is. I can't speak for all of YouTube because I'm not out hanging out with the gamers, or you know what I mean. I'm only here with you guys, so I know, you know.
Scotty G chimes in and says the details are in the video.
Yep,
so
see?
if you go to the description box, all the, I guess, rules and regulations are in there. So that's cool, man. That's awesome. Right. We just want to try to get a little bit of info out there for people who are not familiar with it. This new contest. So it's really cool, man. I shared a preview or whatever it was. What do you want to call it? The little video yesterday.
It's like a trailer directory.
Yeah, trailer. Yeah, I shared that yesterday on my channel, and the link is in the description. If you click that, it'll go to the full video. I think on R2's channel, and click on that, man. So yeah, that's really cool, man. That's awesome. It's really, like I said, it's nice to see something like this come along. The community needs it bad, I think.
Yeah.
You know, JJ Collins, hey man, what's going on? Big Dan Hall.
Hey, Big Dan Hall, JJ Collins.
Big Dan says this is a good community of great people. Thank you, Big Dan. It is, man. It is a great community. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a lot of fun. And that's what we're here. We're here to have fun, man. You know, other places can a little too much politics involved and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I think with I mean, everybody's got what they like, and that's fine. I'm not dissing certain, you know, if you like this or you like that, that's fine. Freedom of choice, whatever you want. But some channels are a little too over the top, you know. But the channels I have listed in my description, if you go, those channels are great, man. Click on those channels, subscribe to those people, man. They're great people. The links are listed below. You'll see. If you haven't checked it out already, be sure and check it out. It's a great deal. And speaking of contest, the Mega Ball, was it called the Mega Ball, hit last night. The winning ticket was in South Carolina.
Yeah.
It was not me. I've had enough messages on Facebook, even family members, man, asking me, did you hit? No, man. You know, that was the winning ticket was purchased Man, it's like it wasn't that far from here. It's about 2 hours from here. One winner, 1.6 billion. My God. So no, we didn't. We got a few picks. I don't know, 4 or 5 lines, whatever picks last night or night before last, and we didn't even get one number. We didn't get nothing. Didn't get nothing, man.
Yeah, I had one number. That's it. Out of all, out of 6 tickets,
Yeah.
one number was that's like, so that's pretty bad. You know?
Yeah. I think that's what the biggest one in history. Man, golly, that's a lot of money. I wouldn't want to have that. I wouldn't want to win that much money. I mean, that's too much attention, man. You'd have to be very careful. I mean, man, I would change my identity and get off the face of the earth altogether.
Yeah, I don't know. Just have to step into a higher tier, I guess. I don't know. Disappear.
Randall Fisher, how you doing? Yeah, I know, man. You'd have to. You would have to, man. You'd have to just go off the grid. It's just that's too much money.
Yeah.
Big Dan Hall says if Joe won, he'd be in Cabo right now. Man, if we had won, man, I wouldn't be on here. I wouldn't be seeing this. Right? I wouldn't be seeing this video right now. I can tell you that. No offense, but I'd be getting all my ducks in a row, and like I said, I'd be off the grid, man. It would be, yeah, man. But that is quite a bit. That's a huge chunk of money, man.
Well, it's one of those things. Probably everybody, the first thing they would do is just pay all their bills.
Oh, I know I would.
Pay anything owed money on would be paid off, and credit card, everything.
Oh, yeah.
Basically paid off. I mean, that's probably, because if not, and you start enjoying that money, forgetting you owe bills to pay, and be like, oh, screw it, I'll get that later. And next thing you know, they're taking your money instead of waiting for you to give it to them. So,
yeah, there was a young man. This was probably, I don't know, 6-7 years ago. A young man. He was a young guy. He's probably in his late 20s. Excuse me. Pardon me. And he hit for like, I don't know, $3 million. And within a year, he was broke. He had all of his friends. He's trying to hook all his friends up. He bought this big, expensive house. But what a lot of people don't think about, man, is the taxes and all that stuff, the property taxes and all that. That stuff's expensive, Yeah. And within like a year and a half, that guy was broke, going back to work at wherever he was working at, And I was like, what an idiot. He should have invested it, But yeah, that's a lot of money, man. A lot of money. R2 says if he won, he'd buy everyone Wolfgang guitars.
Are you talking about U.S. models, R2?
Yeah, if you got that kind of money, come on now. Nah, I'm just
right. Yeah. $3K a pop.
Yeah, Scotty G says that's what I said last night on Joe's stream. Oh, that's right. He did say that. That's right. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that would that's something too, man, about something that really kind of caught my attention. When we were trying to get this heat and air unit, we had to get a whole new unit. And of course, you have to, unless you got the big bundle of cash laying around somewhere, you have to finance it, which I did. Yeah. So they have to check your credit, and my credit's never been that great. So he checked it, and my credit was like down here. My wife's is about right here. Well, last night we both get a message on our phone through Credit Karma saying your score just went up. And I was like, okay, yeah, right. It's went up, I was like, okay. So I looked at it and I was like, wait a minute. How did it go up like that? That doesn't make any sense. That's like almost 100-point increase. And my wife's did too. And you know what it was? You know what made it? I'm telling you what made it went up like that was one of our credit cards got a huge increase in the credit limit. And I was like, uh-oh. That could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. And I was like, oh no, man. Oh no. I said,
my credit limit went up 2 guitars.
Oh man, that is too dangerous. That is too dangerous, man. Oh my God. Let's see here. R2 says made in Japan models and USA models, Mr. Bruce. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Dry heat. He's funny. Okay. Randall Fisher. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. A good who win go broke a few years later. A lot of lottery winners do go broke within a few years. Yeah, it's crazy because they can't manage the money. I mean, what seriously, man? If I got money like that, I would seriously. Of course, I'm going to do what anybody would do. I'm going to spend some money,
Yeah.
but I'm going to make sure my family's taken care of and all that stuff. And I'm going to put some up in something that's going to earn a return. Something. I'm not going to sit there and blow all of it. But that's crazy, man. There ain't no way.
Ease or something. Yeah, make some.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, that's a big mistake. A lot of them, if they already have a house, they go out and buy like this big giant house, a house bigger than what they really need.
Yeah, they don't need all that room.
Yeah. Like if I won the lottery, I'd keep this house. This house is fine. I wouldn't go and try to buy a better one. I'm fine where I'm at. Maybe go buy maybe go have another one somewhere else. That'd be cool. Like those people that get away. Like I don't even know if I do that though, but I would go on vacation.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you do stuff. Thank you, R2. Have a great day, man. He's got to get back to work.
Oh, later.
Yeah, man, absolutely. I would do the same thing, Bruce. EJ says he's watching us from Taco Bell. He made a run for the border.
Oh, we did. Yeah, we're gonna be running for something else in a little bit. What's that smell? Taco Bell.
Oh, that smell. Uh-oh. What's up, Charlie? How you doing, Charlie Hager, man? Nice to see you. Yeah. Pot stock, if you win all that money. Yeah, I'll tell you, if you put some money in pot stock, there you go. Since it's being legalized in a lot of states now, there you go.
Oh, yeah, you can make some money off of that, huh?
Jim Guidry says if you get a large house, if you win the lottery, the upkeep is too much, and I agree 100%.
Yep, there we go.
That's too much work, man.
I mean, you can keep the house you got and do upgrades if you want,
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I would do here. I would sit there and have this place. Honestly, I'd have this place bulldozed and have a nice new house built on this property. That's what I would do. Yeah, that's what I would do. Another thing I wanted to mention that I told you we were having a problem. Now we got the heat and air taken care of. That's finally done. Here's the next task that we have to tackle tomorrow. Right out here, and I've shown it before. I think I've shown you, Mr. Bruce, is that when you go underneath the house to go for where all the ductwork is for the AC and stuff, right over here, the house comes out and it's underneath right here, and it's some wood, but some of that wood is kind of leaning down, and inside of that, man, I noticed some yellow jackets, and man, I got zapped by those things the other week because I didn't know there was a nest up here. I mean, you can't see it because there's plywood up here, but one of the pieces of plywood is kind of down, I guess, where the nail or something, a couple of nails have come out, so it's kind of down. Yeah. And they've gotten up in there, and over time they've built a huge nest. I mean, this thing is huge.
It's a hive.
It's a big old hive. I haven't really seen how huge, but there's a lot because, man, my wife earlier this one day last week, she took a long skinny piece of PVC pipe and went up there and went like that to it, and she said hundreds came out of that thing and came after her, and she took off. And so we've tried spraying stuff up in there. She's tried other stuff putting up. It's just gotten so huge. So we got a guy coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
To take care of it. We're just going to pay that guy because it's getting to where it's too much, man.
No doubt.
You don't want them trying to come into the house and all this stuff. And that's what I was worried about when they was doing this duct work, because I went out there and I told them, I said, hey, man, there's a huge not hornet, but a yellow jacket nest right up here on the top part of this board.
Yeah.
I said, they's like, yeah, we the salesman told us about it, and we got spray and stuff, but they're not bothering us. So we're not bothering them because the past few days it's been really cool outside. So they're not real active. They're calmed down when it gets cold. And,
right.
That's what's odd, because I've always thought or known that yellow jackets make their nest usually in the ground or something. But for some reason, they're not doing that in this case. And
Yeah.
so it's it's messed up. So hopefully this guy, he's coming out tomorrow, and I think he said it's $30 an hour with a minimum of 2 hours. So it's supposed to be $60, I think. I told my wife, I said, hell yeah, pay him $60, come out here and get rid of that stuff, man. You know,
Hopefully,
I said,
from what it sounds like, I hope they could do it in 2 hours. I mean, that's like,
well, I hope so too. You know, specifide, whatever Jim says. Yeah, we tried stuff, man. We tried. I mean, you can't really. It's hard to get too close to it without getting tapped. You know, it's just it's just hard. I mean, you can early in the morning or late at night, and I'm not up early in the morning. You know, I'm asleep because of my schedule. Yeah, best time to get them when it's cool, Jim says. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Let's see here. Billy the Exterminator. Is that remember that reality show? Is that what you talking about, Jim? I remember that. Man, what was that guy called? I forgot. I think he was in Jim's area. That guy had his own reality show, and he would go around taking care of all kind of stuff for people. If they had a rodent in their house or a snake or something, he'd go around and get them, get rid of them.
I know who you're talking about. I forget his name.
I forget. He had a reality show for a while, but that guy was weird, man. Let's see.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Joe, I'm gonna go. Let me go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead, man.
Right,
I got you. Jimmy T says, just get a gun and shoot them like the guy in Mush. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that would work. Yeah, I've heard of people. Billy the Exterminator. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I've heard of people smoking them out. And I mean, my wife's been looking up all these remedies online. You know, some people say get a little hibachi grill, put some charcoal in it, light it, and let it smoke. I said, man, no, I'm not doing all that. Just pay somebody to come out here and do it that knows what they're doing. And because I asked, I said, well, it's getting cold. Won't they die off when it gets cold? And they's like, no, they'll just hibernate. They won't die off. Not these bees anyway. So there you have it. That's what we're dealing with right now. So, and you can tell in the afternoon when it warms up, like what Jim said, best time is when it's cool. I pull out that side of the driveway right there, and you can see them just, you know, flying around that area, you know, protecting it or whatever. It's crazy, man. But we will get to that tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get that taken care of and be able to move on. Yeah, bug spray is more fun than with a cigarette lighter. Homemade blowtorch.
You don't want to burn the house down.
Yeah, I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to do that. It's just that's why I say call somebody out here and let them do it, man.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, just threaten them with a gun to leave. Yeah. What I did, I don't know if I said it on here. I told my friends here, but what I did over the weekend when I found out that there was a nest there, I put on my this heavy jacket with a hood. But my stepdaughter has this Darth Vader mask, and it's a two-piece mask, you know, and you can actually wear it. Put it here, and you put the top on, it Velcros and all that. So I put that on to cover my whole face, and it's got a neck plate that comes around. I put that on and went out there, and I had to take my glasses off when I had this helmet on, and it was hard to see, but it was also hard to breathe through that thing. I didn't realize it was gonna be that hard to breathe through that thing, and but I did that so I wouldn't get stung because, like I said, last weekend I was trying to work on the door underneath the house. I was banging on one of the hinges, and I guess it rattled the yellow jackets. They got pissed off and they started coming at me, man. And I was like, what the? I thought it was a couple of flies at first. Yeah, I found out real quick it wasn't a fly. And
yep, I started little bad boys go.
Getting away. Yeah, I was getting away, man. I was swatting at my head and everything. They tagged me all over, man. Chest, my back, my neck, under my chin, on both shoulders. And it was crazy, man. They didn't stop. And I was like, my God. So that's when I knew we had a problem. So I went out there with that Darth Vader mask and all that stuff on and zipped up. And I tried it that way I could get close to them and spray, and I couldn't get stung, right? We tried all that stuff, man. And it just didn't, it's just, it's too big. It's just too much to, you know, I don't know, man. Let's see here. Yeah, I hear you, Big Dan. Right. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Jimmy T said, one day I went to the letterbox, brushed slightly against a bush, got 55 grass tick bites. My God.
Oh, yeah.
55. Man. Holy smokes, man. Craig Tullius, how are you doing, man? Thanks for being here. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, we've never had this kind of issue with bees, with yellow jackets. That's what really got me. I was like, why are they right there? Why? But there is a little bit of insulation in there. I didn't think there was, but there is right in there. And so I think they're using that to, you know, maybe it's fooling them or something. They think, hey, we're in the ground or something. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, but you guys have problems with fire ants too, don't you?
Yes, outside. Yeah, we have. Man, we have. I'm not kidding you, man. Right now, and it always happens. I notice after we get a good rain. Yeah. I don't know if that happens to anybody else, but here when we get a good rain, it's like the next day, man. The next day, you'll see fire ant, you know, hills, whatever,
mounds,
mounds, fire ant mounds, and there's a couple of huge ones out there, and that's why when I was at Lowe's last weekend, I had to get a few things, and I bought a new rake, and I bought a new shovel and all that because the rake we had, it was so old it broke.
Yeah.
So I haven't had a steel rake in a long time. So bought one of those. I said that's usually what I'll do. I'll go out there and turn the rake upside down and use the flat part, and I'll knock all these ant hills down. You know, level them out. Yeah. And but you have to be careful because I found out real quick too, man. They'll come right up that rake and they're fast. They're fast, man. And they'll get you all over. So yeah, we've had that bad. We've put stuff out there, bought stuff, spent money on that stuff, and like the mound is here, so you do all that, and then 2 days later, there's one right here. They just moved over, a few feet. And I'm like, well, that's just a waste of money. I'll go out there with a rake and knock all that stuff down.
Yeah.
And see what happens, But it's crazy, man. It's just that time of year,
Yeah.
That time of year. So, okay, here's my one thing I've been thinking about. I told you this earlier. I'm going to say this on here. I'm thinking about selling a guitar to buy a guitar. That's what I'm thinking about. Okay. What I'm interested in, I'm not going to mention the guitar that I'm selling, but I will mention the guitar that I would like to get. It's one of the two.
Right.
It's either going to be Wolfgang Standard, Blue Frost, or a Fender Strat. And I think the color it said Butterscotch Cream. That's what I want to say.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure out which, if I can sell the guitar first.
Right.
If I gotta get past that barrier first, if I can, and then let's say that I do, and I get what I'm asking for, which I should. It shouldn't be no problem. The guitar is American made, so it shouldn't be a problem. So I'm wondering, I know R2 has a standard. Anybody else out there got a standard that they really enjoy? I think Jason Wade does. I don't think you got a special though, right, Bruce? You got the special.
Mine is a special. Actually, I was looking at that Blue Frost first, and then I saw the Candy Apple Red, and I was like, man, it's I'm in my head. I'm like, man, I love it. It's a few $100s more, but so I decided I went with the Candy Apple Red. So
right, which is a beautiful guitar. Beautiful guitar.
That blue frost though, that color is just.
I
It's just
know that's what gets me. I was like, man, that just stands out. It just looks
yeah.
fantastic. It looks great, man. I was like, oh my god, I'd love to have that. But I've heard a lot of great things from people about the standards, that they're really great.
Yeah. Well,
Randall Fisher.
Jared
That's
Frost.
right. Randall Fisher does. Yeah, Randall Fisher says he has two that are killer. That's right. I remember Mr. Fisher because you had to. Uh, the first one you got, you had to send back because there was something wrong with it. They sent you another one, and you had to send that back, I believe. And then the third one, I think they got it right. Am I correct on that assumption? I can't remember. So, yeah,
Well,
Blue Axis. Yeah, go ahead, Jim. Jim, Mr. Bruce, go ahead.
Jared Frost bought the Blue Frost one when it came out, and he before he even bought that, he had said on that he prefers the standard. He likes the feel of the standard over the special because of multiple reasons. One, he likes the neck better, and I think the other reason was he likes the flat body. He doesn't like the arch top.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah,
So the neck is a little different than the special. I didn't know that. Yeah.
I think yeah. Well, I didn't know. I haven't sat there and played one side by side with my special. Like the last time I touched a standard, it's been so long I can't remember. But there is a difference. The specials have the quarter saw neck, and the standards don't. As
Oh.
far as like diameter, the profile of it, I couldn't tell you from personal, But yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know. Well, that's the thing. This is ebony. The specials have the ebony now, and then the standards. You get that standard. It's going to have maple neck, maple fretboard.
So from here on out, are you saying that the specials, when they're manufactured, they're going to have ebony necks from now on, or will you still have that choice of maple and ebony?
That I don't know. I don't. I can't
Right.
say. I'm not. You know what I mean. I don't know. I just
Okay.
know that this year the 2018s specials have the ebony.
There's Johnny Bean. He says all the Wolfgang necks are different. Okay. Thank you, Johnny.
Right
Okay.
on, John.
Cool, man. Yeah. Thanks, man. I didn't know. I thought the standard and the specials, I thought those had the same necks, but I I was wrong. Let's
Okay,
see.
so what Johnny's saying is that the profile's totally different too. Okay.
I would think so. Yeah. Jimmy T wants to know if the standards are made in Mexico. I want to say they are, but I'm not 100% sure.
No, 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 no. I think they're Indonesia.
Oh,
The
are they really?
specials are made
Okay.
in Mexico.
Okay. Okay. And the standards are in Indonesia? Really? I didn't know that either.
I'm pretty sure it's Indonesia.
Johnny, where you at?
We're gonna make Johnny come on and tell us. No.
EJ Guitar says, I just got a standard neck from my Hofner Shorty. I'm modeling into a Bumblebee. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. That's going to be cool.
Yeah, that is gonna be cool, EJ.
That's going to be awesome. Johnny, you want to jump in here for a second? Or are you busy?
I think he said yes, it's Indonesia.
Okay. Let me see what he says. If he wants to, or I don't know. He might be busy. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, Dry Heat says that too. Okay.
yeah. That's what I thought. I mean, it's. But like I said, I haven't gotten a chance to hold them and play them side by side, or even I can't even remember the last time I played a standard. Like as far as like remembering how it felt, because it's been the special for me since I got it. You know what I mean? I'm all over. It's this thing. So if I
Right. Yeah, I got you. I'm trying to send Johnny a invite through. All right, Johnny, I'm sending it through Hangouts. Okay, Instant Messenger. Okay, dadgummit. Go ahead and take control there for a minute, Mr. Bruce, while I do this, if you don't mind, please.
all right, that sounds good. All right, this is what we're doing, everybody. No, let's see what we got going on in the chat. EJ, you still eating Taco Bell there, buddy? Or are you in the bathroom already? And is Scotty with you by any chance? Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm in the hot seat. Woo! That's right. Got it in the hot seat.
Hey,
Hey.
Joe, it's okay, man. I got in through Hangouts.
Johnny's here, Joe, Mr. Joe.
Joe, come back. Well, hey, this is my show now. Hey, welcome, Bruce.
Taking over, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny. Okay, cool,
Johnny's
man.
got seniority. You go, Johnny.
So what's the deal with the
Man.
necks, Johnny? Can you help us out with that? With the necks on the standard and the specials, all that stuff?
They're all different. None of them feel the same at all.
Okay.
They're different pieces of wood. The shapes are different. The frets are different.
Okay.
Each guitar is just different.
So you can actually get one of each and have valid reason to.
Yeah. They're not the same guitars. I mean, they are, but they're not.
Right.
They're different parts, and they feel different. They all have a similar feel, similar sound.
Mm-hmm.
But no, if you pick up like the guitar that you have behind you, pick that up and then pick up the standard, you'll notice right away the differences.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know it was that drastic. Wow. Okay.
So
Yeah,
maybe
Mr.
I can still get the Blue Frost one myself. Because it'll be like another guitar.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Randall Fisher says it's a different feel, FU tone upgrade, and that's all you need. If I get one, I'm not going to upgrade anything. I'm just going to keep it as is and see how it feels and how it plays. Just see how the setup is on it, if I can get one. I don't know. I don't know that yet. We still got to cross that bridge first if I can sell this guitar.
Right.
But we'll see. So what are you doing, Johnny? You doing some editing, I think you said?
Yeah. People keep sending me footage from that EVH con.
Right on.
Like song clips and stuff. And so
cool.
I'm trying to get a video together to do a premiere, just like in a little bit.
Oh, that'd be cool.
But it says I don't have enough space on I have to do all this stuff on my phone, and so I'm like, I've got like a 8-minute video that I'm trying to like download from the cloud onto my phone. It keeps saying there's no space.
And
Oh, it's.
What about your? Do you have a SD card in there or something?
No.
No. Oh, you got that new iPhone, right? Is that?
I've got the iPhone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I keep having to delete like older stuff. I'm scrolling back, because if you guys, man, I've got years and years of videos and pictures and so I'm having to scroll through stuff. I'm having to look through the whatever I have, like, oh, is this already online? Is this here? Is this there?
Right.
So I can delete the stuff and
yeah, that my premiere I did last night. If nobody's watched that, go back one video and watch that premiere I did last night. That is over 30 minutes long. Because can you imagine how long it took me to put that together with different clips? Editing and putting it all together and then getting it uploaded on the laptop, and then you got to upload it on YouTube. Man, it took 4 hours just to do get all that stuff together and get it uploaded, and then it was like 33 minutes from start to finish when you watched it, which was cool. It was the editing is what took so long, and then getting it uploaded, that's what took so long. But I just wanted to see what it would be like. It was a lot of fun. Real quick, Johnny, which EVH neck is the closest to the Ernie Ball EVH neck? Is it the special?
I would say, yeah. Well, even the specials are different. There's 3 different specials. There's the Chinese special, there's the Japanese special, and now there's the Mexico special.
Oh yeah. Huh.
And even though they share the same name, those 3 guitars they have their slight differences. I would say the closest to the let me see. I would say the Chinese special neck is very close to the Music Man. I would say it's the closest. The Chinese
Okay.
one. Just
Don't you have a Chinese? Isn't your hardtail? Is that? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the one I call the Naked Wolfgang.
Yeah. Is that the one? Wait, is that the one you had just one pickup in it for a while? You didn't have the neck pickup in for the longest time.
Yeah. Yeah, Nesdal couldn't take it.
Yeah, he was going. That was funny. He was upset. I think, didn't he send you a pickup? Like, here, I'm sending you a pickup to put in there.
I think he did. Yeah, he did. He sent him a pickup. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I love the color, the way that guitar looks. The color and everything is gorgeous. I love that guitar.
Yeah,
it's awesome, man.
Yeah. So that's a Japanese body and a Chinese neck.
Right. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
That guitar. And then I've got a Chinese body that has a standard neck on it. Oh, that's the one I need to get the bridge drilled out a little bit.
Oh,
that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could take it somewhere, but like, you know, I'm gonna get charged $100 just to do 2 drill presses, and that's it, you know, or something.
Yeah, but what else can you do unless you have your own and willing to do it?
I know. If I had access to one, I could just do it myself because I used to do that stuff years ago.
Yeah.
But I don't.
There's no like wood shops around your area that like rent out the area?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, like you go there and you rent time and you can use all their tools and the table and everything.
Maybe I could just take it over to Home Depot and just say, hey, could you just drill this out real quick?
I see him and stuff all the time over there.
Johnny's plugging in the floor model so that he can.
If I just walk in there with an orange apron, I can just do it myself.
That would be awesome, man. That would be so cool.
And somebody be asking me for help. Excuse me, sir. I don't work here. Go away.
No, next thing you know, he's like doing all kind of stuff there. He's working.
Yeah. Johnny be like, aisle 7, and Johnny takes off and runs away.
Yeah, right. Yeah. He's leaving. Man, I put a hard day in today.
That happened to me one time when I went to Target and I was wearing like a shirt, like a red shirt or something, and somebody came up to me thinking I worked at Target. And then another time I was in a record store and I wear what's it called? Is it a carabiner? Is it? What's the thing called with the keys? You know?
Oh,
you wear it.
Okay. Yeah.
The hook.
Yeah.
The hook stuff.
Yeah.
Some people use them for their guitar straps. You know, for clips or whatever. Anyway, I wear my keys on one of those, and I was in a record store one time, and some lady came up to me thinking I worked in the record store just because I wore my keys in my pants. Like I looked like I was some guy, you know.
Yeah.
So everywhere I go, people think I work there, and I never do.
There you go, Johnny Beane. He has an idea. Buy a drill press and then return it.
Oh man!
But you got to have the initial money to get it. The first, get it to your house.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
I was actually given one several years ago, like a small one, like a tabletop version.
Right.
But I moved and I couldn't take it with me.
Oh.
So anyway, so yeah, that's all that guitar needs. It's the Chinese stealth body, and then it has the Indonesian neck on it. And then I bought a bridge from John Storms, you know, Storms Guitars, a little Godo tailpiece. I just need the 2 holes, or the 4. I guess the 4 holes just drilled out just the slightest. And I wanted to put different pickups in it, meaning I would have to route that as well. But I'm thinking now I would just get a set of Wolfgang pickups, probably the ones with the covers on them.
Yeah,
because that's what I want. I mean, that guitar is going to be all like chromed out. It's going to have chrome pickups, chrome bridge, stealth body, and then maple neck. That's
nice. EJ wants to know: have you guys ever tried that Floyd hardtail with the fine tuners? I never have.
Yes.
What is your opinion?
The old one or the new one?
I don't know.
Okay, I guess that wouldn't be a hardtail. Yeah, there's an old, actually, Floyd made one years ago. It was just a hardtail. Was it a bridge? They've made many different things over the years. I used to have one where it was, I think it was a bridge. I don't know what it was. Anyway, yeah, I tried it years ago and then ended up getting rid of it. So I don't know, maybe no. No, I haven't.
Me neither. Johnny's reporting live from Home Depot right now.
Oh yeah, there's some guy walking around here. Hang on, I gotta take care of the customer.
Yeah. On today's special is that's funny. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Bro Zeke says, I have the hardtail Wolfgang with the fine tuners. Makes no sense to have a hardtail guitar with a Floyd nut. Replace the nut with a non-Floyd retrofit. That's what Bo Zeke said.
Mm-hmm. Well, the reason they did that was just to keep the guitar in tune. And I think it's great. I think it's great because once the thing's in tune, it's in tune. But I do know it can be kind of weird for somebody that plays like a Les Paul, and it's basically a Les Paul with locking nut on it, really.
Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, I remember when I first saw one of those, I was kind of like, huh? But you know, that's just me. I guess it would, for somebody like me, it would take a little bit to get used to. It's
cool for live. Actually, you don't really need it in the studio, because in the studio you can use the worst guitar in the world, but there's tricks to keep the thing, keep stuff in tune. And in the studio you can do anything. Live, I would think the locking nut with the fine tuners would be better for live, because you're in tune. Well, I've actually played them. I played mine live. That Oscars party viewing show that I did, and yeah, it was fine.
Jimmy T says the new locking bridge on Pete Thorne's new guitar looks interesting. The strings aren't locked down at the nut, but it seems to stay in tune.
I saw that video a while ago.
Would that be locking tuners then? Is keeping it?
He's got some kind of tremolo system on there. It's different. It's I think the strings feed through. They don't. Yeah, there are feed through strings from the back. Not from the back of the body, but the back of the tremolo system.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's a whole different tremolo system. I forget what it's called, man. I saw that so long ago. I forgot about that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, wow. It's not a Floyd Rose. I don't even remember the brand or anything.
Huh.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing. Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's pretty cool.
I mean, that's convenience, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm so used to having a Floyd Rose with the fine tuners on it. That's just what I'm used to, accustomed to having, And
right.
I mean, I love playing Strats and Tellys too, but when it comes to something with a lock and nut, I'm going to have a Floyd Rose on my guitar. That's just me. I know everybody's different.
Yeah.
What was that? A tuba? What was that? Is Dave Nesdall around? No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Dave, quit playing that tuba. Tonight on the Lawrence Welk Show.
Yeah.
Bo Zeke says that he says that I didn't like it on my Wolfgang Special. I kept a fine tuning Tunematic bridge, but I removed the locking nut and put a slotted one that retrofit a Floyd nut slot. Wow. Jimmy T says yes, plus a little Allen screw holding the string down at the bridge end. I guess he's referring to Pete Thorne's tremolo setup there, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. So that's pretty wild.
It says, oh, that's right. Yeah. That's what happens. You feed the string in from the back of the tremolo system, and then you crank down on an Allen screw, and it pins the string down so it can't slide go
Oh,
anywhere.
okay. So it locks down on that side, and on the other side, I would think he would have locking tuners, right? Because he doesn't have a locking nut. So
I can't remember how the system was because I just watched the video, and it was neat to see that kind of. I was more focused on the tremolo system, how it was made.
Jimmy says, yeah, thumbs up. Okay, cool. Awesome, man. Well, that's interesting. It's cool how they have different setups like that. You know, to use a whammy bar and stuff like that. Yes, he has believed the tuners were locking. Well, that's wild.
Yeah, there you go. There is a tremolo system to replace the one on the Made in Mexico Strats, and it's called a rail tail. It's made by Floyd Rose, RAIL tail, rail tail, and it uses because it's a six screws for the Made in Mexico tremolo system. Well, it uses a couple of those screws, and you set it all up on there and everything, and it's decked. It's decked like a Floyd is on a Wolfgang or something, and it's supposed to be like really good. It's like $250. I almost thought about getting one just to put it on my Made in Mexico, but it's a lot of money for
right,
something like that.
BV Ninja's in the house. Hey man, how are you? Haven't seen you in a long time.
Hey BB.
Hey BB.
Bright Heat says it's a prototype Wilkinson. Jimmy T says, yeah, Wilkinson had a similar thing in the 90s. I didn't know that either.
Oh wow, yeah. There's a lot out there. There's so many variations of tremolo systems out there. We're familiar with, the ones that come standard on Strats, and then the Floyd Rose, of course, which is like,
Well, that's cool. Guitar Girl's in the chat. She goes, "What's up, guys? Listening while I set a mailbox post." All right, man. Be careful. Let's see. Who else? Let's see. And everybody's in there chatting. That's awesome, man. Cool deal. Yeah, I've never upgraded none of my Wolfgang specials. I love the way they are stock. I mean, that's just me, like I said, not to reiterate the same point again, but yeah, they do great, man. I mean, I got the guitar I did on a couple of videos yesterday. Was a $200 guitar, and that guitar right there that I did on my premiere video last night, that Les Paul Studio right there, $200 guitar, So you don't have to drop, $2,000 on a guitar. I mean, you can if you want, but it really comes down to the hands too, I think, just in my opinion. Not that I have the best playing hands. I don't. I'm just saying I've seen people, I've seen both sides of that spectrum. What do you think, Johnny? What's your input since you're at Home Depot?
Oh man. Oh, thank you.
That's aisle 69. Aisle 69, everybody.
Aisle 69.
Johnny, take it easy.
Oh, what? I'm in trouble now.
Oh no, I'm just kidding, man. We're just joking. Oh man, what do you think, Johnny? Does it matter, in your opinion, having an expensive guitar or lesser expensive guitar? I mean, what is it? Do you have a preference?
I do like the $1 million guitars. They're very nice.
Yeah. Wow.
All gold plated, Wow, unable to export. Dang it. I'm having a hard time with this video.
By the way, EJ's guitar said if you send him that stuff, he'll edit it for you and put it together. Send it back to you if you want to go that route.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. No, I did all the editing. Everything's done. I'm just trying to get it from the cloud to my phone. I don't have the space on my phone. It's a 7-minute video, 8-minute video.
Right.
And so
Your PC won't do it, or what?
oh, I guess. How can I get it back to the PC?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay. Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, just transfer it to your PC, and you should be able to edit it on there, and you'd have plenty of room.
Mm-hmm. It's all edited. I mean, that's the only reason why I had to get it to my phone, is because I do the editing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, if I just send it. Wait, where is it?
Yeah, it might work if you're on the last part of it. It might just, pop it on the PC and then throw it up that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll have to do that. And then what? The difference in the guitars?
Yeah, from an expensive guitar to middle of the road guitar, or whatever you want to call it. What's your opinion on that?
Well, I mean, the expensive guitars are always a little nicer, a little shinier, maybe. The thing is, you can make any, like, you got your $200 guitar sitting right there. You can make anything work for
Right.
anything. You can upgrade the tuners, upgrade the electronics and stuff.
Right.
I mean, I'd play that guitar.
Yeah.
I'd play that live.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's tricks you can do. You don't always have to have the nicest guitar. And also, like you guys are talking about the hands, if you can play, you can play anything.
Yeah. 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 That's right. I agree. Guitar Girl says Quickcrete is fussy. Yeah. That stuff is not no fun. Messing with concrete mix is not no fun. Let's see. EJ, you crazy. PV Ninja makes a statement. As long as they are set up okay and stay in tune and they play good, I'm good with about anything. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Jimmy T. He makes a comment. Sometimes the bridge is the major difference between cheaper and more expensive guitars. ESP with Ibanez. How much abuse will take before going out of tune? Yeah, that's true as well. The bridge on an Ibanez is a JS. Excuse me. The bridge on an Ibanez JS 100 is not as good as the JS 1000, for example. No kidding. Now, the first JS 100 I had was fantastic. I got it. Oh man, in the early 2000s, it was phenomenal. And like a dummy, I sold it on eBay quite a few years back. And then I got another one because I missed it. I said, man, I missed that JS 100. Man, when I got that one, it was a big drop in quality on the JS 100. It was the same color, like the candy apple, like Mr. Bruce's special. But they had the sharp fret edges. The tremolo was different. It's just, man, the pickups were like crap. It was horrible. And I just like, man, it was disappointing. Mr. Rockin' Dave Byron, hey all, Rockin' Joe, they don't believe in pre-trip inspection down here with a CDL. Crazy. Uh-oh. What's going on down there, Mr. Dave? Be careful. Mr. Randall Fisher says he's upgraded 2 of his Wolfgangs, one standard and the candy red special with FU tone, and there is a big difference. Wow.
Yeah, Randall Fisher, he got the candy apple red like mine, but he did all the upgrades. He did all the Futone stuff on it, which is pretty wild.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that.
That's
he
cool,
posted
man.
that on.
Well, they usually do that at the EVH Con, don't they, Johnny? If people go there and they want some upgrades, there was somebody there to do that on site, right? The past couple of years they did that. I don't know if they did it this year, but I know there was people there to do that.
Yeah, I believe somebody from FU Tone was there. Somebody.
That's cool.
Adam was there.
Yeah, he's the only guy. He's the only one.
Oh,
yeah.
FU Tone is Adam.
All Futone was there.
He was there himself. Yeah.
Dave Byron chimes in. He says he thinks Ibanez is trying to save some money with what they're doing. Okay, well, I mean, I'm sure the Floyd Rose type tremolo on that gym right there in that case. I'm sure it's not the best, but it actually works pretty decent for what it is. That's a $500 guitar on the Jim Jr. So I was like, wow, is it just me? But I mean, I know that, you take that compared to a real nice gym, it'd be a big difference, of course, But those guitars, you're talking like, $2,300, man. I'm like, I can't do that, man. So.
Like the one that Dave just got, like that one.
Yeah. Where did he get that from?
I think that's a secret.
Oh, okay. I mean, I didn't know if he got it from a store or from a person. I mean, I don't know. I didn't know.
I think he got it from a person.
Okay, is it an original or is it a?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay.
Actual 1987.
Oh, okay.
First. Yeah.
Oh, first edition. Wow, first run. Wow, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I looked at that, but I didn't get to watch it all, and I was like, man, is that an original or is that a remake or whatever they call it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That's awesome, man. Let's see. Bozique says, okay, I just watched the Pete Thorne video. It's basically a Wilkinson Strat replacement bridge with a screw on the top of each saddle to lock the individual strings down with an Allen key. That's what Mr. Bruce was touching on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, EJ says he's got to get back to work. Great to see you all. Great stream. Thank you, EJ's man.
Fun, EJ.
Thanks
for watching.
Yes, his link to his channel will be in the description along with Bruce and Johnny. Johnny, your link's down there too. See, I didn't forget about you, man. Johnny said, you better not, or I'll kick your ass in Home Depot. Anyway. There's that. Man.
You walk into Home Depot, next thing you know, it's taped off. You turn around, taped off again. And
a crime scene.
I actually don't like going into those places anymore because you look up and you see all the stuff up above.
Oh man.
All the who's that guy? Blank pallet. You see all the pallets of stuff just up. Yeah. And I'm like, if that stuff falls down, you're done.
Oh well. Yeah. Oh man. Let's see. I never thought about that. John will be thinking twice when I go into Lowe's or something. I'm gonna be walking in. I'm gonna be walking here going like this the whole time, looking up. Yeah. People like, sir, are you okay? No, I'm just checking out the stock up top, make sure it don't fall.
Yeah,
you're sure you're safe.
Don't look up.
Yeah, don't look up there. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Is it all right if I show Johnny this?
I don't care. You can do what you want on here, man. You don't have to ask permission. Go ahead. Do what you want. Go ahead, Johnny. He wants to show you this, man.
You can swear. It's fine.
You can do whatever you want. I don't care. Do whatever you want.
Do I got to talk the whole time?
I will present. Hang on a second.
Thank you.
Let me get I was putting my phone down here, and we will present you, sir. And present. All right, sir. You are presented.
Sweetwater exclusive sapphire blue American professional Strat.
Mm-hmm.
With a roasted maple neck.
Look at that neck, Johnny. Look at that.
Oh, that's cool, man.
So the color, you can see the grain through it, sapphire blue.
Yeah, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, wow.
Oh, yeah.
It's gorgeous, man.
Maybe the back, too, you can see it.
Man, that looks great, man.
Thanks.
That's cool. Did you just get that?
Well, it's like a month old, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The roasted maple. I like the neck. That's pretty cool. Roasted maple, but It's like it was around like between the regular American Professionals and your Elite price wise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it's exclusive and it's got the maple neck and the specific color that's only to you know, it's Sweetwater exclusive, so kind of only place to get it.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw the color, I really fell in love with it.
Yeah, that is awesome, man. That's gorgeous. Didn't you get an amp with that too?
Oh yeah, I got the Blues Junior Tweed.
Oh, nice, nice.
And that's really shiny today. I was trying to get a good angle where it would be like not reflective, but just show you the grain better through it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right, right.
It'll probably be easier to see it if you show the back of the guitar and then hold
that's
it
why,
up.
Yeah, that's why I was showing the back earlier.
Up at an angle, like hold it up. Yeah. You can see it right there.
Yep, right there. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
It is. You know, I couldn't believe it when I first time I saw it. I was like, you know, surprised.
That's gorgeous, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful guitar.
Thanks. It feels right, man, when I'm playing it. Just the comfort of it is just so nice.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That's great, man.
What are they saying? Well, thanks,
Bo Zeke says, you see what Bo Zeke says? You see what Bo Zeke says there, Bruce? Toward the bottom.
Oh, he's near the bottom. Bo Zeke. Yeah.
Oh, man, the legend.
I hear you, man, but laying some loot down at Sweetwater. Well.
Oh, well. Hey, man, you get what you like, you know, and you got a wonderful guitar there. I mean, that is gorgeous.
After I got the Wolfgang, I was like, this is it, man. I don't need any more guitars. And, you know, now here I am. Oh, this is it, man. After this, no more guitars, man.
Oops. Don't ever say never, man.
I'll be on your show next week going, this is the last one. No.
Next week? Holy crap. Oh, my God.
Look, everybody knows. They're the same way. They know it's a sickness, man. You can't.
Oh, you can't help it, man. You can't.
Yeah,
you can never satisfy the beast.
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, it's like, look at this, man. Look at all these gig bags, man. I mean, look, gig bags everywhere here, guitars here, guitars there. I get guitars on stands over there. You can't see it, but there's a Strat on the wall there. There's cases stacked up over there.
That's what keeps me going, Mr. Joe. People like you have so many more guitars than I do. I don't feel bad when I get another one. I'm like, well, they got like 50 more than I do. No.
Yeah, but no, look, man, my ass is on thin ice as it is. I can tell you that now, you know. So I can't, you know, if I get something else, it's gonna be, you know. So just ask Johnny. I mean, man, yeah, yeah, exactly.
Tell you what, I'm saying, I need a cover.
I'll be like, oh.
Lieutenant.
That's my favorite.
There he is right there. Let's go for it.
Yes. Yeah, that'll be it over here. Did you hear about Joe? Know what happened? That son of a bitch got shot.
Yeah, he got shot the other day, man. I just bought one of his new guitars. No.
He was holding a guitar. Son of a bitch is out of here. So yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy stuff. Oh, God.
Well, that's why you always get the guitar in the same color. You know?
Okay, yeah. But my problem is when the FedEx guy pulls in the driveway, there's no avoiding that. My wife will look at me, she goes, what the hell's that in the driveway? And I'm like, huh? You know, I don't know. And she goes, what the hell did you order? I don't know. And then they come out with this big box. Got a package for Joe Wentz. I was like, oh, shit. You know, so it's this. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't a good sight, you know.
Maybe that's why at the same time you got to order something for her side. You're like, This is for
There
you
was-
though. You put it down
there
over
was-
there and you walk.
There was somebody in the chat. I can't remember who it was. Forgive me. I can't remember. There was somebody in the chat that said whenever he ordered a guitar, he had to give his wife 10% of whatever that guitar cost. So if the guitar was $1,000, he had to give his wife $100.
Yeah,
and
that's
and
cool.
I was like, that's not a bad deal, really.
I know,
mean,
but
you know.
if it's a solid deal and it works that way, yeah.
I mean, it, whatever. But well, BV, it's no big deal, man. I ain't worried about it. Big Dan.
Good.
Cheryl just increased Joe's life insurance. Yeah. Oh man, that's funny. Oh man. Yes. So that was pretty wild. So well, like I said, I got plenty of guitars, but like I said, you always see another one down the road that you want, because every guitar is different.
Yeah.
Every guitar is different, man.
Yeah, you got to convince them that.
That's the hard. That's the thing,
It's not the same.
It's not. And yes, it's not, man. And I made a mistake. I told my wife, I said, each guitar is different. Each guitar is like a woman. Each one feels different. She goes, oh, really? And I was like, uh-oh, I didn't mean it like that. She goes, well, you want to explain that? And I was like, I'm just saying. It was just hypothetical, and I got myself in trouble, Oh, I was like, oh, crap. So, oh, well.
You say, well, some guys collect women, I collect guitars.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But they do. They all have a different feel, and there's different woods and everything else, man. But it's, it's just the way it is. Jimmy T says you only have too many guitars if you are storing them on the floor. Yeah. I guess I have too many then. Man. Oh my gosh. Guitar Girl says I'm trying to encourage my husband's drone hobby. Sure, buy another $2,000 drone. Leverage. Wow, $2,000 drone. Holy crap. Woo, man. Let's see. Do you have one of those yet, Johnny? A drone?
No,
Don't have one yet? No,
I don't. Although somebody was flying one around where I live, and we got pretty uptight about that.
Oh, yeah.
Because that means that they're watching. That means they're looking at you.
Yeah, I wouldn't be around somebody's house, man. I just that's not cool, man.
But no, I do know for making videos and stuff, it can be pretty cool getting the cool footage from I do know there are some of the YouTube channels that I watch where they do use drones and they incorporate them into their videos. Like, let's say if they're going to go somewhere in their video,
Right.
you see them driving, and then when they get there, they do drone footage of like up above showing cars driving. And
well, Adam the Woo does that all the time. Yeah,
he does that. Cool.
Adam the Woo.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
BV Ninja wants to know: Are any of us going to buy the new double denim Gibson Les Paul? I'm not. No.
Double denim, huh?
I'm not in the market for a new Gibson guitar. I'm happy with the Epicons are great, but I'm not messing with any new Gibson models. Not as of now. No.
Mm-hmm.
But so usually I'll just stick to the Wolfgang specials, the Sterling by Music Man and the Epiphones and the Tellys and Strats. And that's pretty much it.
That Sterling's nice.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it plays great for $225, man.
Yeah, it looks good, and you play it well. So
oh man, shit. Thanks, man. I don't know about all that, but it feels great. It's a great playing guitar for what it is. I was surprised, really.
It looks like it costs more than that, though. You know what I mean?
It kind of does. I think it's just because of that. The front of it, it's just real shiny and pretty. That
the colors all.
Yeah. All right, Pooh Ninja. Have a great day, man. Thanks for being here.
Take care.
We're gonna get ready to wrap this up, man. It's after 2 o'clock. Has anybody got any closing things they'd like to say, Johnny, Bruce?
Time to take a nap. No.
Damn. And Bruce said, "I'm bored."
No, this was fun, Mr. Joe. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you for being here, Johnny. You got any closing things you like to say, man? Anything you want to promote? Anything?
If I can get this video onto my phone, I'll upload this. I'll do a premiere with this. If I can get this thing onto my phone, I'll be premiering this probably within the next hour.
Sweet.
Say, because after that I got to get out of here, and I'll be gone all day long.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, thank you for being here. Bruce, thank you very much. Once again, everybody check the description below for shirts, music, social media. The links are below for Johnny's channel, Bruce's channel, as well as other channels. Thank y'all for being here for this live stream. It was a lot of fun. Thank to everybody in the chat that was here. Really appreciate it, man. Had a great time. Had a lot of laughs. Thank you, Johnny, for being in here. And Mr. Bruce, thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Until next time. Yeah, man. Until next time, this is Joe. Hey, we'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all be good, be cool on your stool. Don't buy no more guitars, man, if your wife says you can't. That's all I can say.
Yeah.